Hey, there we go. Hi, guys. How you doing? See, this is the problem with this stuff, is I end up pushing buttons, and then I forget what I'm doing. I'm waving. I look like an idiot. Hi, welcome back.
Can you hear us now?
I'm sure they can hear us now.
They still say they can't hear us.
That's because that's behind. What we see for the chat is behind. See, there's too many buttons.
Anyhow, I was making fun of him because he waved really big.
I did. And then I did it a few times, and I probably looked even dumber because, yeah, I just, no audio. Anyway, like I was saying, and you couldn't hear me, this is the second week of the
Do we want to introduce ourselves
Roundup.
again?
Oh, yeah, I'm Mike.
I'm Erin.
We're here.
And this is our Wyoming Life.
Last week, we started out this new format thing, and actually we got some pretty good responses back from it. The Wyoming Association of People Who Are Easily Impressed said it was impressive. So that's very nice of them. How are you?
What about the Kansas Association of People that are easily
They didn't return my email, so hey, whatever. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us once again as we continue down this lane of weirdness and craziness. What have you been doing all day?
Gardening.
You've been gardening all day. I really didn't see much of you, so.
It's been planting the last 2 days. I can hardly walk. my bad hip hurts and my back hurts.
Your bad hip hurts and your good hip hurts, and it's just all around. It's bad news.
Yeah, and I'm super behind, and the forecast sucks.
Yeah, we've got rain in the forecast for the next few days. In fact,
let
me try pulling up the live outside camera here, and we'll see. That stuff over on the right, I'm guessing that's a smudge of some sort.
That's like probably a raindrop.
Probably a raindrop that's on the camera. But yeah, it rained here just a little bit. Pretty good.
Hit play.
Oh yeah, hit play. There we go. There you go. There's the live view. It rained here, half an hour ago, really well. In fact, I took the kids up to Grammy's house, and I had my microphone on at the time because I had put this on early because I was prepared, except for I didn't push the button that actually made the microphone work. But I did wear it, and I went outside. It's raining to beat heck, and it started squealing. And I was like, oh, that's not a good noise for microphones to make. So luckily, it still works. So we are back once again, and it's time to check out this week's sponsor. Hey there, are you tired of cleaning the spaces in between your teeth the old-fashioned manual way? Then you should try Mike's Floss-O-Matic. Yes, Mike's Floss-O-Matic instantly removes all foreign matter from your pearly whites, often without breaking any of your teeth. Mike's Floss-O-Matic, for people who care about their teeth. Kind of. 911 call not included. We are never going to get a regular sponsor with crap like that. Erin said, I thought she didn't get to see that until just a few seconds before we went live, and she says, I thought I heard the grinder running. I
could hear the grinder when I was in the garden. I was like, what is going on? And I was like, what are you grinding? Because you were hanging up license plates.
I was hanging out, and then I changed gears there, so. It's always something. So today on the old live stream here, we've got some cool stuff in store. A brand new segment that we're calling Kids Corner. That's with Mackenzie and Grace. They get to tell you how they see the ranch, which is a little different than everybody else does. But that's why they're kids, and that's why it's good. We also have another installment of Armchair Rancher coming up, and Erin and I have a little game planned, which I left on the printer, so I have to grab it off the printer.
Definitely, we've had gorgeous weather the last few days. I did get rained out of the gardens this afternoon, and going to be rained out for the next several days. But the last few days have been just crazy busy, lots and lots of work. So
yeah, it's been insanely busy around here. I came back from Indiana. In fact, that's where this shirt came from. This is South have another drink, Mike. South Knox FFA chapter. This was their shirt that they gave me, and that's where I was in Indiana. But came back. I was actually late getting home. I was delayed in Denver for 12 hours, which was just a hoot.
You were delayed in Chicago, which caused you to miss your connection from Denver to Gillette.
Either way, I had to stay in Denver for an extra day. So made it home. Of course, Erin was not too happy about that. And
I mean, I survived, but I had I had preschool kids coming that morning, and Gary had to feed for an extra day, and I mean, it was just we survived.
It was a mess.
But It was stressful. I mean, and I don't love doing the chores by myself. Like, I don't mind doing the chores, but I don't like doing it by myself for
I
whatever
don't have
reason.
anybody come out with me and hang out with me when I do it.
That's your work. I do my work, and you have your work, and like we teamwork a lot of stuff. But
we seem to teamwork more on your stuff, honestly.
Well,
if you were completely honest with yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to drive the International.
But you could learn.
But I would only drive it once a year, so you'd have to reteach me every single year. I know how to drive the John Deeres.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's practically the same thing, just older.
So yeah, I mean, obviously, you're my technical support to the garden. So I didn't make you plant a dang thing so far. Though.
I have not had to plant anything. I did think about planting flowers out front of the shop for some weird reason. And I tilled all that. Did you notice I tilled all that?
Now you're committed.
I tilled all that. Now I have to plant something there. So.
I bought you seeds too, so you're committed. I told you have to weed it though.
I do. Really quick, here's how this works. We're going to roll through this evening. We do about a half an hour here. We have some fun. We show you some stuff that we've been up to. And we're going to chat in between. And then at the end of the live stream, we have about 10, 15 minutes set aside for us to actually sit and answer questions. We're going to pop in and answer some questions here really quick. There's one from William. Whose car did you drive to the airport? That's actually my car. It sits in the garage and doesn't do anything except for just a few months out of the year. That's the car that I wanted when I was in high school. And once upon a time, a few years ago, our neighbors were selling one. So
it sat up there forever. And you ignored it, and then you were like, I went and looked at that car.
Yeah, but you knew it was up there too.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could see it on the highway.
Yeah, and I think you were just hoping I wouldn't see it.
Yeah, no, I knew you saw it, but I was hoping you wouldn't go look at it. And then you went and looked at it, and I was like, we're buying a car.
It was actually really, for that car, when I was in high school, that thing was like totally unreachable, that car. I mean, I could have never, ever afforded that car. And I couldn't really afford it at the time, actually, when we bought it anyway.
Yeah, but, I could use that money back.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not like your ideal, like you got lots of comments of like, it should be a manual and you need, you need this kind of car and stuff. Like, it costs like $4,500. It's super cheap to insure and license. Like, it's fine.
The best comment where somebody was like, well, that's no good on the ranch. And I was like, am I going to go feed with the darn thing? Like, come on, it's just for fun.
You go pick up the girls from school. Like, not even all 3 kids can fit in the car.
Yeah. But it's, it's fun to drive and
we take it to dinner once in a while.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the story on the car. And I see that Zach, who's one of our moderators.
Oh, tell us what kind of car is it for people that didn't see Tuesday's video?
Oh, it's a 1995 Pontiac Firebird. Yeah. Go back and watch that video if you didn't see it. But Zach's complaining that I didn't call him when I was in Denver. It was midnight. Actually, it was 12:30 by the time I got to a hotel. So
and you were back at the airport by like 8.
Yeah, waiting for my flight. So yeah. Sorry, Zach, but I didn't feel like waking up your entire house either. So, oh well.
Next time.
Speaking of cars, so we talked about this in the past, and we're actually. Oh man, I forgot everything. I tell you what, I forgot my license plate I was going to show. I'm having a heck of a day.
Where's it at?
Downstairs. All right, so.
When are you changing hats? There's snow in the forecast.
Yeah, there's still snow. When we're done with snow, then I'll change hats. So the plate thing, the license plates are still rolling in. Thank you to everybody who's been sending license plates. We're still chugging right along with those. We've been putting them up. But one thing that we're going to change here is we're actually not going to include them in mail call because they did practically take over mail call.
Yeah.
And mail call kind of became less of a surprise. It was like, hey, we're going to have plates again. So we are going to have a separate segment for just plates and give people...
plates and mail call are now separated.
Yes,
they have broken up.
They're no longer together. They got divorced on Judge Judy or wherever they do that.
Does she divorce people?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they got caught on Jerry Springer and then they got divorced on Judge Judy.
Maybe. I don't know.
That would make a good question for our next game that we have coming up a little bit later. Would you rather catch your significant other cheating on Jerry Springer or get divorced on Judge Judy?
I don't think she does divorces.
I don't know what she does, really. Honestly, somebody probably does. All right. So basically, we had a ton of plates. that were all ready to go, and we got them all up on the wall. So the wall obviously continues to grow, and we had plates within the last couple weeks from Ashley and Jace Huff in Iowa, Stephen and Betty Jones in Vermont. There's one from Steve Cameron in Alabama that stopped DUI plate. Kenny Trussell in Georgia.
Oh, you dropped my hammer.
I did. I dropped it. Larry Gahn in Michigan. Clay Marquis in Missouri. Arrow Creek Farms in Georgia sent us some plates. Also, Tim Dewitzman from Illinois.
Dewitzman?
The cool thing about, I don't know if I am or not, but the cool thing about his plate was the fact that he had a note taped to the back of the plate. I didn't see it until I went to hang it up. So I left the note on the back of the plate. So whoever takes that plate off the wall is going to find this note. Yeah. And then the last one that I put up there was from Victor Reese out of Canada. So there is the address right there. If you'd like to get your plate on the wall, all you have to do is send it to us at our Wyoming Life, P.O. Box 667, Gillette, Wyoming 82717. Right?
Yeah,
that's the right zip code?
Yeah.
Sometimes I screw that up all
Someone
the
should
time.
go check that P.O. box.
Somebody should go check the
It's been there in like a week.
This may be news. We actually had somebody couldn't hear me over the guitar. I played the guitar too loud in that background. We actually interviewed somebody today for an Our Wyoming Life internship. Yes. So we might have somebody to actually go check the mail for us every once in a while. That could work out well. So any Ontario plates? I don't think we do.
I don't know. I see this like one crazy hair I have like sticking up on the camera.
That's what bothers you? Yeah. See, I'm worried about Ontario plates and you're worried about your hair.
Yeah, I don't think we have, maybe we have Ontario. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think we do. So anyway, worried about the summer hat. We're going to wait until the snow stops. We have
literally there's snow in the forecast.
We have 3 inches of snow forecast next week, and once we get past that, then maybe I can get myself a straw hat.
Put it away until the next snowstorm.
The hat. Yeah. And then I have to go put it back
another
on.
week. I mean, like it's Wyoming. It could still snow. Like I mean, it's going to snow, but even after this next snow, it could still snow.
It still could. So. Yeah, and it's been a really long, snowy year.
I mean, it's going to melt super fast. The unfortunate thing is like we've had it was 80 degrees yesterday. It was 70 degrees today. Thanks for coming, Robert. The forecast, though, everything's in like the 50s and 60s for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I'm ready for some spring or something. And we do need, I mean, for the grass, we can get all the moisture in the world. If we don't have sun and warm temperatures, that grass is not going to grow very tall.
Such a juggle between enough moisture and temperature and sunshine. And we have cloudy weather coming in. I planted all my tomatoes, thought we were going to be fine. I have to drag over the row cover and all the hoops and the tunnel's all sealed up and I won't open it for days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's going to be days.
And we have days below freezing, obviously, if we have snow.
It's going to freeze.
So it's insane.
It's ridiculous. Oh. But, I mean, the grass looks good. It is too early to tell, what's going to happen. But, I mean, so far we're good.
Moisture-wise, I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Grass looks great. We just need that, like I said, we need heat and sun to start pulling that stuff up.
This week, though, when it has been nice, you could literally see the grass grow. We've mowed our yard 3 times already. We've never mowed our yard 3 times this early, ever, seriously. And it needs mowed again.
Nick stopped by to do the electrical in the farm store, which we owe you guys an update on. And I said, have you mowed your yard yet? And he said, nope.
Oh, yeah, we've mowed ours 3 times.
Yeah, he hasn't mowed his at all.
Well...
His is probably like a forest.
I don't know what's wrong with his, but ours has been growing like a weed.
So what's going on with the farm store?
Well, we got a whole week of rain, so a lot. Right now, nothing, because it's been nice, so we've been outside. Nick came and worked on some electrical.
Yeah, we got the electrical all done. Well, not done, but we still have to do the feed line or whatever it's called, get that done. But the inside's done, so now we have some rain days ahead. I actually do have some shop projects that I need to get done. One of them is really cool. I can't wait to share it with you guys. And then obviously getting into the farm store and trying to wrap that up. So
yeah, we're gonna have to go hard on the farm store this next week just because we're not going to be able to be outside. So, I mean, we're going to have to be outside, but I can't be planting and stuff when, tomorrow the wind's supposed to blow 20, 30 miles an hour and rain.
Fun.
The girls have field day tomorrow at school too.
No, they don't. I don't think they will. Maybe.
JB Weld, thank you for the $5 super chat. We do have a brand, and the ranch has a name. We've kind of kept that private. That's just the reality. So.
Yeah, because we have Erin's mom here,
Yeah.
and she's tied to the actual name of the ranch. We just go with the Wyoming Life Ranch, and that seems to work for most people. So, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Thank you, JB Weld, though. We appreciate the super chat.
Yes, thank you very much. The other thing is that I'm looking forward to is when the store is open, people being able to stop by during regular business hours. And hang out at the store with Erin or I or whoever happens to be in there.
Yeah, and if you like us on Facebook, it's the Our Wyoming Life Farm Store, and I will announce on there first what days we're open and hours. It's looking like we're going to be open Tuesday through Friday. From like 3 to 6, probably. Winter hours will probably change, but I still have to take care of the gardens, so we're not going to be open. We're not open 40 hours a week because I have a lot more work to do.
Exactly. Do you guys do events? Not yet. It might be something, maybe somewhere down the line somewhere. But and then Jeffrey says I need a rain gauge. Actually, if you go to our website, which is actually currently down for maintenance.
Why did you say that?
Because I just thought about it. But there's a weather thing on the website where you could actually see how much rain we've had for the year and all that kind of good stuff.
And when the website's working, get Our Wyoming Life sweatshirts, because in Wyoming you always need a hoodie.
It doesn't matter when it is.
No matter what time of year it is, you always need a hoodie in Wyoming.
No doubt.
So, who are you texting?
Well, I let the moderators. I give the moderators my phone number. So if we have problems during the live stream, they can text me. But sometimes they just text me, "Hey, how's it going?" Or something.
That's good.
So that's not a problem. But I think it is anyway. Like, "Hey, audio's not working." Good idea. Maybe I should push that button.
William Fitzner. Erin, when are you going to post something on the Facebook Farm Store page? I posted something yesterday.
You did? What'd you post?
Nick doing electrical.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't post as often. I mean, it's not.
Was his shirt tucked in? I didn't really check to see if it was when I took the picture. You never know with Nick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't post. It's not like Our Wyoming Life, where it's a social media brand that we post every single day, sometimes twice a day to Instagram and Facebook. Like, it's different. It's a local small business. So I would love to say that I'm that creative and I could post something every day, but like literally nothing's been happening with it because I had to be outside. If I don't plant the garden now, we'll have nothing to sell in the store when we get it open.
We'll just be hanging out in there. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a tricky time of the year. There's a lot of juggling right now between like all the responsibilities that we have. So.
It is crazy. Yeah, it seems like 5 a.m. to we actually had to set ourselves a deadline. We said, hey, we're at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 p.m. We're done for the day, and we need to come and hang out with kids for a few hours.
Trying to be done about like 5, like hang out with the kids, put them to bed at like 8, and then like us go to bed, so we can get up at like 5 in the morning and like get out of the house and like go to work. So yeah, one of us has been out of the house. For like 2 days.
Yeah.
This is the new schedule.
But somebody stays in, somebody goes out, we alternate. It's a lot of fun.
I'm exhausted. It's been like 2 days and I'm exhausted. I'm not a morning person, but in the summer I have to be. Like, I just have to suck it up and like get out of the house and work. I'm exhausted.
If you didn't get a chance to check out, William just mentioned Sunday's video. If you haven't seen Sunday's video yet, and you hang out here on the live streams, you're going to see a lot of people in that video that are right here in our live streams. Matt Fensel was hanging out with us. Dave Rush was with us. Big and Rush was there, and we had a lot of fun in Indiana. And you got to kind of meet those guys face to face. So, and yes, Matt did. He didn't text me. He commented on the video while he was sitting next to me making the video. Did you catch that?
I honestly didn't watch it. I didn't watch it live, and I kind of just skipped through like the replay.
It was Mother's Day, so.
Yeah, and the kids were up and stuff, but I was trying to ignore them and sleep some. And what are the first things you hope to sell in the store? And somebody asked if I have baked goods. I'll have all my normal farmers market stuff. So produce, baked goods, eggs, beef and pork, honey, and a few other things that I'm working on. But I mean, all the usual.
Mm-hmm. All the usual stuff.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see how many people are here. Okay. You're not supposed to call me out on that. When I'm
Well, you'd like
clicking
change
buttons.
the chat screen and stuff.
What are you doing?
Now, I watched parts of it, but I was not awake when it started. And I checked in and out. And then
Backpedal.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. All right.
It was Mother's Day, and I was by myself with 3 children.
You were, and I feel bad.
And you should.
I actually, honestly, I didn't know that it was Mother's Day until like 2 weeks before I was getting ready to leave.
That was poor planning.
And then I was like, oh, crap.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And what did you get me for Mother's Day?
Anything you want. That was my thing. And then you haven't told me what you want.
Oh, you didn't even ask me.
Yes, I did. I said we'll go get something after I get back. And then I got back, and then you've had me working constantly since I got back.
Oh, whatever.
So,
Excuses.
I gotta hit up the boss for a break so I can go get you something for Mother's Day.
It's okay. The kids got me stuff.
They did. I made sure that happened.
The kids were actually really good with you gone and stuff. Like it could have been a disaster, but they were really good.
They were. Speaking of kids, Mackenzie, we were talking today, and she really wants to be a part of Armchair Rancher. And
She loves it. And tiny hands. She
wants. She already has tiny hands. She doesn't need tinier hands. So I compromised. I said, well, you can't be an Armchair Rancher this week because I'm not that creative, and I couldn't come up with anything. So I took them out, and I said, let's start a new little thing just for you guys. Something that not even Erin really knows about. And we decided.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to, I'm just.
You couldn't have waited 2 seconds to yawn until I started the video? Or was it just because I was talking? Maybe there is a fight coming on. I don't know, George.
I'm exhausted.
You're tired.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie. Hi, I'm Gwen. And this is the Kids Corner. These are our bottle casts, Jellybean and Rudolph. Jellybean's the black one and she's a girl. And Rudolph is the brown one and he's a boy. Rudolph was laying down, found a mom round, and we knew that she had twins. And Jellybean, if you've seen the video, she had effect on her udder, and I forgot what it's called. Mastitis. And so we both took these, and they're now our bottle caps. So you see that they're napping right now. Easy to see that. And they also drink out of this bottle holder thingy that my dad made. The bottles simply go through here, and the hole.
She's so cute.
I love that she wears her tiara.
Well, you got to be a princess everywhere you go. I should probably wear
And
one.
Grace is like the armchair rancher, the silent armchair rancher.
Yeah, she's just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
I don't want to hear it. How many calves were born altogether, Jarrett? Right now we are just over 100. I think 102 calves, I think, if I remember right, last time I looked. So, yep, lots of calves.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
Lots to go still, though. So we're still chugging right along. This time of the season, they kind of slow down a little bit, so we're down to 1 or 2 calves a day, and sometimes no calves. I did have one day there was no calves, and I was like, somebody hid and had a calf behind one of the trees or something out there.
Yeah.
And
Well, a heifer had a calf while you were gone, and
Nobody
I was
knew
like,
it.
I think there's an extra one in there. Gary missed that one.
yeah,
The calves get 2 bottles in the morning and 2 bottles at night.
right. And they're already getting COB, which is corn, oats, and barley. They're getting a little bit of that, and creep. Yeah, which they're starting to kind of nose in.
Creep
a little
is
bit,
just like a pelleted
It's like a giant. It's like a little tiny.
supplement.
Yeah, it's like chicken food.
chicken
That's what
food.
it looks like. Yeah.
But not everybody's seen chicken food. It's a small pellet. It's food.
From Farm Keepers LLC, Limited Liability Corporation. How's the hay holding up?
I just never knew what that meant whole life.
Honestly, I did not know for the longest time, so I'm doing pretty good. The hay is, we still have hay left. We're going to be feeding hay maybe right up till branding. I really don't know. Once we brand, we'll start kicking cows down, and they'll start getting into the pastures that nothing's been in right now yet. But unless this grass picks up a little bit, we're going to be feeding still for a while.
It's tricky because you don't want to put them on summer pasture because they'll just eat that because the grass is this tall.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, they're still eating some food. I mean, they're just eating a little bit of hay every day.
Yeah.
They're slow. Some of them don't come for it anymore.
Some of them don't. A lot of them do. Big question going around here from Mark. What are you going to do with the box truck now
don't
that we have a store?
Just keep crap in it.
Storage. It's like your own U-Haul. You can just keep it around. So if you kick me to the curb, you can be like, "Hey, load your crap in there. Let's go."
I might peel off the logo from the old business.
Maybe.
Or maybe not. Whatever.
We'll see how things go. Actually, it's probably not a bad idea to hold on to it, because if this whole thing flops, then we're right back to farmer's market somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to pay the registration next month. I might not pay it.
If it doesn't leave the ranch, who
I'm
cares?
not paying it.
Yeah, it'll just sit there.
And I'll pay the $10 a month on insurance, and it'll just sit there. I don't know.
Is that what it is? $10 a month
It's
for
really
insurance?
cheap. Thank you, Mike Dale, for the $10.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
So the moment everybody's been waiting for, I think. So the Armchair Rancher thing, when we started it, we thought about just doing it every once in a while, right?
Yeah, we made a whole schedule for live streams, and we've sucked.
We haven't followed that once. Hey, Dylan, thanks for the shirt, man. Appreciate it. We started the Armchair Rancher. We said, okay, we'll do this every once in a while kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, over the past week, I've just heard, when's the next Armchair Rancher? What's coming up on the next Armchair Rancher? And it's like getting bombarded occasionally, and so
everybody likes it.
I decided, okay, well, we can do it once a week for a while. We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. And if anybody really starts to get tired of it, then we'll slow it down a little bit. The other thing that I wanted to explain about the Armchair Rancher, because I got a big long email about this, that was my eye roll. I just rolled my eyes. That was awesome. It felt really good.
It's fun, right? I love it when you do it like really big, and I'm always like, I rolled my eyes so hard you could hear it.
I got an email from somebody.
It just feels really good, like when you're so irritated with something, to just like, oh my God.
Somebody sent me an email and basically chewed my butt up and down about the Armchair Rancher.
Why? What'd you do wrong?
Because it's rude to people that make comments on the channel who maybe do not know what they are saying could be considered silly, right? Like the helicopter. Like, if somebody wanted, you should have a helicopter. You could legitimately, if you didn't know any better, you could say, okay, well, maybe a helicopter would be handy. For some reason.
You just rolled your eyes. Yeah.
I did it on purpose. So there's always that chance. But so anyway, the whole point of the Armchair Rancher is not, well, maybe it is just a little bit to make fun of Brian. Because I just happened to see your name there, and I got the biggest kick out of this Brian Yonker there, who started signing his comments. And I might be wrong here, but it was like president of the Armchair Posse, something along those lines. Funniest thing I read all week. And that's the point. It's supposed to be fun.
It's supposed to be funny.
And it's not making fun of anybody. It's some of those comments, they make me laugh. And like I've said in the past, sometimes we get comments that I can't answer without looking like a total jackass.
Right, like some of those, it's hard. And sometimes it's it's not to make fun of people or be rude, but it's sometimes it feels like word vomit, in the comment section. Did you read that before you hit enter? Did you think about that before you hit enter? Not all of them and stuff. Some of them are just absurd. Yeah, cool. The helicopter would be all right. How long does it take to get your helicopter's license? And how much does a helicopter cost? And how much does fuel cost? And what are we going to do with a helicopter? And where do you get a helicopter? And it's not that big of a ranch.
You okay?
Those are the things that go through our head. And I understand, we understand that some person really thought that would be a good idea. Yeah, it'd be cool. I've seen a rancher that has a helicopter on TV.
That was cool.
40 or 50,000 acres, though.
Yeah.
We know 5,000 acres can seem massive. To us, it's not. Perspective.
Yeah. So the other thing I was going to mention about the Armchair Rancher is the fact that the other email that I got was the fact that I sing the theme song.
You do horribly.
Horribly. And
you can sing much better.
I kind of did it horribly on purpose.
Oh, you should make a T-shirt with the Armchair Rancher.
I could.
That's a good idea.
Thank
you, William.
So anyway, I'm talking to a friend of mine in Nashville who has volunteered to redo the Armchair Rancher song for a fee, because he's part of the union and can't do anything without getting paid. But a friend of ours who actually does the theme song for our podcast. So we're working with him on that. And he said the same thing. He's like, you can sing better than that.
Yeah, you can.
So I broke a couple notes there on purpose. You know, I didn't want to, you know, give it up.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Armchair Rancher.
So here's this week's Armchair Rancher. Wrenching from his keyboard, he doesn't even have to move. He's the Armchair Rancher, and he already knows more than you.
Hey guys, it's me, the Armchair Rancher. I don't know what is going on today. It is a video day, it is 5 o'clock, and there ain't no video yet. That means that they haven't gotten the video done. I don't know what else they could be doing, but Mike and Erin, they told us we would have a video. We don't have a video. I don't like it. It's not fair. I want a video at 5 o'clock. That's what I was told I would receive. Mom, I need a Pop-Tart.
You can make it yourself. You're not a child.
Whatever. I'll get it myself then. I don't know what... Oh, there it is. Here we go. First, best video ever. Better than Ben-Hur, better than Gandhi, better than Schindler's List. And post. Now, to watch the video.
He's the Armchair Rancher, and he already knows more than you. So there you go. I mean, honestly, like, I missed, because I was gone in Indiana and I missed my flight, then I was late with Tuesday's video.
Yeah.
And you would have thought that, you know, I was in trouble for missing it.
William wants to know, does the Armchair Rancher belt buckle count as a dinner plate too? It could.
You flip it over.
What's funny is that you just tape it to your regular belt buckle, and it got stuck to our notebook that has like show ideas and stuff in it. And we went looking for a piece of paper. We were coming up with some ideas and stuff, and we had to
rip
pull
the
off
thing off.
the obnoxious belt buckle. Yeah, he's definitely a 40-year-old virgin, and he still lives with his mom,
Yeah.
and he eats Pop-Tarts
And what are the pizza rolls?
and Funyuns.
And Funyuns. And yeah, well, I like Funyuns.
So does Grace.
Grace loves Funyuns. So
We hope
anyway,
you guys like the Armchair Rancher. I think it's fun.
it is fun, and it's something different. So, you know, just why not have fun?
Right?
Right. So we've got about 15 minutes here that we can hang out and take questions. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them up. Of course, we always try to answer questions, and your question might just make it to the Armchair Rancher eventually, because I think he does watch these. And what would the next Armchair Rancher be? It's funny because they come to me just kind of out of the blue, and the first thing I think is funny, and Matt, our moderator here, Matt Fensel, has been trying to be first for what feels like a year.
You made it once, didn't you, Matt?
I think he got it once, but he's been trying for a long time. So the first thing always is funny because you haven't watched the video yet, but you're going to comment first, which I get that. That makes sense. What's funny with me is when somebody says first, great video. And I'm like, well, you didn't watch the video.
Yeah.
So.
And it's funny, like the thank you, JB Weld, Armchair Rancher.
Oh.
I don't know that I can do it.
We could have the Armchair Market Gardener.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
New pigs come on Sunday. We gotta get ready for pigs.
Okay. Thanks for reminding us.
Yeah.
You guys are better than Siri. Siri will only tell us like a day ahead of time.
Yeah, I mean, like, so especially like when you put out the longer videos, like the 20-minute videos and stuff, which we don't do very many of those a year, but like we'll get lots of comments before 7:20 a.m. It's
Yeah.
like, you guys didn't watch all of this. And granted, some people can pause and comment
And ask a question or comment.
and
yeah.
then move on. So yeah. We do need to get ready for pigs though.
We do. We have pigs coming on Sunday, and they will probably stay in the barn for a while because I do not have the pig area
And it's gonna
done
snow and they're little tiny babies and
yet. You can put them in the basement.
oh god, no.
No, maybe in Kenzie's room. She'd like them.
until they poop.
We also have the baby chickens, which are growing their feathers
doing
already,
great,
which
yeah.
is crazy. And we still have to finish up the rest of the new chicken house, the chicken
Finish
Fort
it. We have to
Knox.
start.
I've started it in my head. That's the first step in starting anything. If anybody says, have you started that yet? You can say, yep, I sure have, because I am thinking. I'm a thinker. Formulating a plan. Things happen faster when you formulate a plan. You don't sleep as much because you lay awake and think about your
Menards
plan.
has 11% off until Saturday. We need to go buy some stuff.
They do. We got to go to Menards.
Thanks to your price, they hid your comment for back hoe. Apparently, hoe is a trigger word. That's funny.
That is funny. You need a backhoe. We actually have a Gary, and Gary has a backhoe,
Yeah.
so that works out well.
I got some hose in my garden.
Yeah.
Dirty hose, clean hose, dull hose.
Rusty hose. Need help. Seriously need help. We missed Steve Cameron's super chat somewhere in here.
Oh, yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Let me roll back here. Oh, yeah.
We read it.
I just, Guten Abend from Bama. Alabama.
I don't know what that
Guten is good.
I don't know what a bend is.
I don't know what a bend is. Somebody's gonna have
Thank
to
you,
help me
though,
out.
for
Thank
the
you.
super chat.
I'm sure it's a good sentiment, I hope. I don't know.
Rusty hose.
Thank you, Chris, for, somebody
Yeah,
got us hold. Sorry about that. We did miss that one.
I am the voice of the mom. I stand in the hallway and yell.
Yeah. A little weird, but whatever. I don't have another female voice around, so. What are you laughing
I
about?
don't know. Yes, I have planted tomatoes.
Erin planted a bunch. I went in the tunnel this morning. You asked me to go open up the high tunnel this
Yeah.
morning. And I was actually on the phone with Dave when I opened up the high
And you
tunnel.
were like, holy cow.
I looked, I was like, what? And he looked at it. I was like, where did all these tomatoes come from? The thing is full of tomatoes, which is horrible because now we have to string.
We kind of hang strings.
All those
Oh,
tomatoes.
so much to do. There's so much to do. I love and hate this time of the year.
This time of year is,
The worst.
it's rewarding eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Not right now. Not right now, especially when you got a bunch of other stuff you're trying to get done. So
Snap string, I use the hoe a lot too during the spring and the summer. Really all year because I have weeds all year.
we're just going to make hoe jokes the rest of the time.
I mean, why not?
Erin's got a new t-shirt coming out. Everybody
needs
loves a
it.
dirty hoe. Everybody needs a dirty hoe. Is that what it says? That'll go over well.
With a picture of a hoe though, so there's some context.
Oh yeah, so nobody's confused. Anybody could be confused at all.
Mackenzie used to call horses whores.
Yes, she did for the
Whores.
longest time.
And I remember we were in Walmart. And like there was some horses, and she was like, "Look at all those whores." It's like when little boys can't say truck.
That's another one. Lincoln hasn't gotten caught in that one yet.
No,
though.
he could always say truck.
Do you guys have any a keychain? No, we
never
don't. I guess we've never thought about that. When are peacocks arriving?
July.
July. More peacocks are coming. Our peacock.
I love the hoe jokes. I mean, it's just funny.
Oh, that's
Armchair Rancher shirt. You need to make that as soon as that website's back up and running.
yeah. And if anybody else would like to tackle that, you're more than welcome to make and design an Armchair Rancher shirt. The logo that
You just need that giant.
well, you know what, and honestly, this. Whoops, where'd it go?
Oh gosh.
I broke it. Okay, so this logo here, we own this, so we could put that on
We
a t-shirt.
do? We own that?
Yep.
Where'd
we
you
sure
get
do.
that at?
I bought it, stock imagery, kind of thing. So we could put that on a t-shirt.
No, I think we need like a caricature of like the Armchair Rancher.
Oh,
This hat. This belt buckle. The peacock with the wooden leg unfortunately did pass away this winter. And
this winter, it was kind of a sad thing because like he was old anyway and he couldn't get around, and I think he was kind of depressed and was having a rough time. And Mackenzie's the one that found him. That was horrible enough as it was. So
Yeah.
I think it was in December that he passed away. So Erin does have more peacocks on the way.
on the way, yeah.
And the two-legged variety this time.
I hope. And they're gonna live in Fort Knox chicken house, so they're never leaving. And they will go inside at nighttime in the wintertime.
It's just hoeing through the tunnel.
I do hoe through the tunnel.
Oh, you guys are
This is
horrible.
my first season with both high tunnels like in production, and I lose my hoe a lot.
You forget which tunnel
I don't know
it's
where
in?
it's at.
Which
And now I planted outside today too.
Okay.
So I really need some more hoes.
I vaguely remember this, and I don't remember what it's from, but it was, I need to find this, I think it was from a movie somewhere, but it was like, where are my hoes at?
I need that. I need that in a shirt. Where am I-
Oh, that's funny. All right. I'm going to,
So anyhow, I do lose my hoe a lot. And the high
you're
tunnels
just going to keep going.
are only 30 foot apart. I have never walked so many miles and gone so little distance in my whole life. I swear, I was telling you about this last night, how I just walk between the two of them. Like, I don't never accomplish anything. I just walk back and forth. Because I never have what I need in the high tunnel that I'm in. So,
Yeah.
where's my hose?
How much Malibu did I put in that drink?
I didn't even make the drink.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
That's what she said, yes.
Oh, somebody wants to make us a keychain, so that's what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell me what colors you would like
I
for a keychain.
do need a hoe on every corner.
Now you're reading messages that are getting blocked.
Well, they're not blocked for us. The hoe jokes are funny. Everyone loves it, okay?
Erin's like the biggest proponent.
All right. Do we have anything else?
Not really, unless you want to keep on rolling with the hose.
Alex, that's a great comment. Did you see it?
No.
What are you planning on doing this next few days?
Well,
What's your Sunday video about?
I was planning on playing a game tonight, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, let's do that real quick for a few minutes.
Are you sure?
Do you like a dirty hoe or a sharp hoe?
Oh, I'm just going to stroll over here.
You guys are funny too with all the hoe comments. I appreciate it.
Everybody's on Erin's good list tonight. All right, so
All right.
we were going to play a game tonight. We ran out of time, so
We'll play it real quick.
we're going to play it really quick. The game is called Would You Rather.
All right.
All right, so we go back and forth. We have a list here.
Okay.
We go back and forth. You can choose anything off the list. But this is a great game, by the way, for couples to play, first dates maybe, whatever you want to do to scare
right.
somebody away. It actually works better if you're married because they can't run as far and as fast. You know, there is a legal document that would have to be dissolved. All right, so the first one is, Erin, would you rather, you guys can play along here, would you rather brush your teeth with clean toilet water from your own toilet,
Okay.
or drop your phone in a porta potty?
Oh no, definitely I would brush my teeth.
Really? Your phone? You can get another phone.
Well, I just assumed I had to get it out.
Well, I don't know. The question ends there. It doesn't say what you have to do with the phone. You'd be like, call Apple Care and be like, that phone is gone. That phone's done and
All right.
over with. Okay, so really quick, another hoe thing, Christy. At the Roundup, anybody who's driving in, feel free to bring a hoe, and we'll.
There's all kinds of different hoes. Johnny Seeds has a million different hoes that I want to try.
All right. Continuing on here. Did you pick one out?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Would you rather have only one eyebrow or no eyelashes?
Can it be all the way across eyebrow?
Well, you don't have a unibrow.
But I mean, that would be one eyebrow.
Well, I mean, like, you'd shave one eyebrow.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody without eyelashes. That sounds
Think
freaky
of all the
too.
dirt that would get in your eyes.
Without eyelashes?
Yeah, that's what they're for.
What are your eyebrows for?
I don't know.
So you don't.
Expressions.
So you don't look weird. So you can act. So people can tell if you're surprised. That's what
Yeah.
eyebrows are for.
So you don't look angry?
I'll go with the single eyebrow because I can at
You
least
could
be
always
half
just
surprised.
draw one on.
Oh, you know, see, people do that. All right, my turn. Give me the list. We'll do one more each.
Yeah, you need eyelashes. You're right, Gray. You do need those. Eyebrows are for catching sweat. Yeah, I would imagine it would drip in your face a lot.
All right.
And your head is sweaty.
Not right now.
Like in the summertime, though. I don't
My
understand.
head does sweat because I don't have hair to catch it. See, I don't have like this natural mop on my head that just like wicks moisture away.
Do you think it's just a sweat catcher my hair is?
Well, yeah, isn't it?
I don't think that's how that works. I think your head just sweats more than usual.
I don't know. Okay. Would you rather cry rainbow-colored tears
Oh, that might be cool.
or fart rainbow-colored gas bubbles? That would be entertaining.
Every time you could never.
What?
You could never fart in public.
Or you could, and it'd be like a show every single time.
I would rather cry rainbow tears.
All right.
Like a leprechaun. Oh. Would you rather encounter dinosaurs or aliens?
You're gonna end on that one?
Yeah, why not? I didn't read any other ones. That was just like,
Okay, we'll do one more because that one's horrible.
why is it horrible?
I don't know. It's just not a good question.
you wanna get-
Dinosaurs or aliens?
you wanna
Dinosaur
get-
would eat you.
Do you want to get probed or eaten?
It depends on what kind of dinosaur it is. There was probably like halfway. There was probably dinosaurs that were like cows.
Would you want to meet a Tyrannosaurus Rex with his little arms but big teeth, or some aliens?
I don't know. Does he cry rainbow tears?
I don't know.
I would probably go with the dinosaur in the hopes that I would meet a dinosaur that's like a cow, like just a docile, wants to eat grass, doesn't care about anything, and then I could domesticate it and
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Little arms. Yeah, it's funny. T-Rexes are funny.
Here's the last one. Actually, I have two. There's actually two really good ones here. Would you rather wear underwear that is one size too small, or shoes 2 sizes too big?
I'll take the small underwear.
Really? Oh, I'd take the shoes in a minute.
Really?
Oh yeah. All right. You can do that
Oh,
one. That one's
gosh.
pretty good.
All right. Would you rather
Okay.
sweat mayonnaise but not smell, or not sweat but smell like garlic all the time?
There are people that smell like garlic, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I wouldn't want to sweat mayonnaise.
Oh, that's gross.
That would be disgusting. You're just talking about how much I sweat. Could you imagine coming in and just like
Your
mayonnaise?
head is just a river of mayonnaise.
No, I'd go with the garlic because then I would just have to eat Italian food all the time, and it'd be just totally fine.
But if you didn't sweat, think how hot you would be. You'd boil inside your
Oh,
skin.
now you're getting too big. You're getting too deep
That's
into
what
it here,
says.
doctor.
Not sweat.
So
Just like the eyelashes, you need to sweat.
there's a game that you can play with your significant other and find out just what kind of person they really are. Anyway, thanks for coming out with us again tonight. We'll be back next Thursday with a brand new live, which it has to be brand new because it's live, episode of the weekly Roundup right here on our Wyoming Life. Erin and I, well, I don't know if Erin's going to go anywhere. You might just go to bed here. I don't know.
I'm tired.
You are tired. Today is actually our imaginary friend's birthday, so we have to go to the store tonight and pretend to buy a present.
This is the weirdest thing ever that you came up with.
You're supposed to be on my side. You're going to eye roll on that one. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. We'll see you on Sunday. Sunday's video will be, we took a lot of video while we were in Indiana, so we're going to give you kind of a walkthrough of that trip a little bit.
And you saw some farms and some other agriculture.
Right, yeah, we went to a potato farm, we went to a watermelon farm, and went to a rabbitry farm?
Yeah.
Rabbitry? The whole time they were telling me that they said rabbitry, I was thinking, the whole thing in my, I was like, rabbit tree? Like rabbits don't
Well,
grow
like
on
they're
trees.
growing trees.
Rabbitry. So, anyway, we are going to take off for the night. Until we see you again, have a great week, and thanks for joining us in our Wyoming Life.